Hey guys, this is Gaz. Tonight I'm going to be playing some Skyrim from the start on my new profile, the one I made the other day to start all my YouTube games on, apart from the Xbox Live ones of course. So yeah, let's jump straight into it. It's a brand new game from the start, created my own little character. Won't ruin it and tell you who she is or what she looks like, although I've just said it's a she. Maybe it's not, it's a he. It's not, it's a she. Yeah, so traditionally in Skyrim you get like your little loading screens and stuff that seem to take ages on my Xbox for some reason. We've got the long ass intro to do as well, so yeah, I'll just let it play on and do that a minute. If we can do a little talk through, say what I think about Skyrim on the way down. Here we go. Getting started, but I mean, it is a hell of a game. It's I certainly played it to death when it first came out. It's been out what now, just under 2 years, 18 months probably. But yeah, when it first came out I flew through it straight way too quickly. Went and got the best weapon straight away, went through it, finished the game, probably missed about 80% of it. I don't know if you ever noticed, but have you seen how much that man looks like Kurt Cobain? This is like the weirdest horse taxi ride ever. Kind of like heading off down to the pub. Should we say we're going to the pub? It's got some guys up in front. They're in the taxi in front. It's like a big stag party. Kurt Cobain's come along. He's brought a few mates and stuff. He keeps telling me look over there. Look. He said look at that. Look, we've dressed up the groom in a dress, and he's quite pleased with himself, laughing away. What a funny prank, he said. The bloke sat in front of him, just wrecked, look, all falling over and stuff. He doesn't know where he is. He's actually got his mouth gagged. Basically, we've all been captured. He's got his hands tied. He's arcing on about that other bloke sat opposite him, saying, "Oh my God, don't you know who that is? Yeah, that's old Stanley TurnPike." He's like, "Oh, Stanley, oh, I can't believe I'm on a coach with you, Stanley. That means that I'm going down there and something really bad's gonna happen." And he's like, "Yeah." The driver's like, "Yeah, really bad things gonna happen." Like, "Oh my God, no." He's like, and you're just like, "What? I'm stuck in here with all these lunatics," and it's like, yeah, and stuff like that. And like, Stanley Turnpike man's just looking down there, and he's all like, "Wah, wah, wah." That's Stanley's brother. Kurt Cobain's like his brother because they look identical. He's got carpet for hair. Old Kurt Cobain there, and here we are. Look, it looks like we've arrived in the town, ready to go in, get a nice fresh pint of Nord mead, or whatever it is they drink here. Remember, there's like a honey something brewery thing, and they brew mead, because that's what Skyrimians eat and drink. Oh, I've just remembered how much stuff you can pick up in this game. I've got to remember not to pick up like all the buckets and stuff. Like, oh, I found a bucket. Don't take the bucket. Yeah, but I want the bucket. No, just leave the bucket there. It's just because you've got carry weights and stuff, obviously. So you don't need every weapon you come across and every bucket you see and like every skeever towel and salt pile, and you just want goody stuff like armor and a few weapons and a bow and arrow and some spells and that full roll bar stuff that you shout at people and freeze them and stuff like that. You want all the cool things. You don't want cabbages and tails and kettles and stuff. Anyway, yeah, little boy runs out there, he's really cheeky. His dad said, "Oi, up it," clips right in the air, sends him back in the house. He's like, "Oh jeez, how much longer? We just want to get off this thing." So, the driver's like, "Yeah, we're here now, that'll be £20. £20 when he comes down the hill?" Oh, go on then, who's got that? I'm like just trying to sneak off, let Kurt pay. Alright, Kurt Cobain's paying this. Kurt's like, "Oh yeah," but the driver's walked off now anyway, so we're just gonna leg it. Yeah, like, He's like, who are you? And he's like, I'm Stanley Turnpike. He's like, ah, Stanley, you're really famous. And he's like, yeah, I know, I get that quite a lot. And yeah, what was that noise? Oh, that was nothing, he said. And he said, yeah, Stanley's like, he gets taken to the VIP bit straight away. And so does Kurt, obviously. Kurt's just walked on there, you know, being who he is. Him and like, he felt so bad about not paying for the taxi. This bloke in like the groom in the dress, like he's ran up there, and he's like, ha ha ha, I am guard of the taxi people, and yeah, they just shot him. That's the punishment for not paying taxis in Skyrim. So yeah, and they're all like, yeah, what's your name? And I'm just like, well, if you give me a second, we'll find out. And yeah, so I go through all the different things and stuff, and I dragged this out probably a lot longer than I could have, but it's actually got a very good creator character thing. And having a look around, seeing what blokes we can be, what women we can be. I haven't looked at women yet, but I looked at blokes. In previous incarnations, shall we say, I've been a lizard and I've been a Nord. I think Nord is probably like one of the most commonly used things on here. That and, was it High Elf? It's not Night Elf in here, is it? It's not World of Warcraft, it's Skyrim. But, oh, look at him, like he looks really ill. So in the end I settled on a cat. Made the cat very thin, very feminine. She settled on a colour, wanted her to look a bit like a tiger, has some tiger stripes, and make her all pretty and cat-like. Got a nice little nose, change the colour of her skin. But yeah, this is all that you go through before you actually get into the excitement. So I could have just random all it. I did random it once and I didn't like how it turned out, so I actually went through it all again and did it like this. But yeah, bear with me, and we'll get through. We're like messing around with her nose and her cheeks and stuff. She's like, yeah, brrr. That's like what the cat lady does in Skyrim. She they like just really famous for like looking to the left or the right, sorry, and going up behind people, like pestering them and that for catnip, and give me a good stroking and stuff. And like, wow, like you do realise you are a human-sized cat, and she just can't get that in her head, bless her. But yeah, so there we go. Choose a colour for her nose and her mouth, and oh, it takes forever. Jeez, come on. So, we come to the end in a minute and you'll be able to see what I called her. And I think it's a pretty good name that I chose for her. Fits well in Skyrim anyway. But yeah. Nearly getting to the bit where we name her. I'm just gonna do that, and fiddle about with this, do this. I'm sorry, this is really boring, but I don't really know why I bothered to capture all this. I thought I was trying to give like the proper RP sort of experience to everybody out there, you know. Just turns out it is 9 minutes of me talking about a woman looking like a cat going to a stag party with Kurt Cobain and Stanley Turnpike. I know his name's not Stanley Turnpike as well, right? It's like Alfred Stormcloak or something, but I couldn't remember it at the time. So his name's Stanley now. In fact, I think that should be implemented into the next Elder Scrolls. Not the Elder Scrolls Online, but the other one where you can rename all the NPCs. Like, so he could actually be called Stanley Turnpike. Which would be pretty cool. Yeah, the hair is really rubbish on this as well. If you're a cat, you just gotta have like bog standard, well not bog standard, no many people have hair like that. But you've gotta have like the hair of a human, which could be very misleading if you run up behind somebody and you're just like, oh, I really need your help, and it turns around and a big off cat is looking straight at you. Wow, hi there. That's how cats talk. And yeah, you'd be like, oh no, no, I'll find somebody else. I've got an arm off, but yeah. Anyway, this is the bit where I come to name her. Have a little think about it. Look, shall I? Shan't I? Yeah, go on then. We'll name her. That's what I'm about to name her. And yeah, as you can see, it starts with a T and it goes on. But I didn't even read to see what the cats are good at in this game. You know, like some of them get resistance to magic, other ones get like, I don't know, oak flesh, and they can withstand more hits. I think that's the lizard, and they can breathe underwater. The Nords all look like Kurt Cobain, so they're quite gifted musically. The Imperials, I don't know, do they have good armor or something? But I don't know what the cats are good at. I don't know. Maybe they're really good at getting like other people to do stuff for them, and just coming round like feed him like once a day. And as long as they get their feed, they're like, yeah, I can do the rest of my adventuring now. I've had me feed. It's like normal cats. Probably not. But yeah, I did actually call my character the Pimped Out Pussy Wizard, which I thought was quite a good name. These two, yeah, they can't believe it. They're like, your name's what? And I was like, yeah, my name's the Pimped Out Pussy Wizard. And it just stuck. So then I can go to the VIP bit, but this bloke there's not having any of it. And he's like, oh no, you got to follow the captain. I'm like, why have I got to follow the captain? The other ones went the other way. And so I make my way over here. And yeah, it's stood here now. I'm in between two Kurt Cobains now. Obviously Nords, the gifted musical people of Skyrim. Oh, I just remember when you walk into the inns and the people are singing how annoying it is. Quite funny and annoying at the same time. But yeah, so I have a little look over there. All the time this is happening, there's a dragon flying around and they're like, what? No, that was a moth. You know, like when a moth goes too near the light and the shadow's really big. Yeah, but no, it's not. It's a dragon. It's flying around your head. They're like, yeah, look, there's Kurt Cobain there. And if you look to the right, there's Kurt Cobain again. And you're like, did I just spin around in circles, or is there actually two of them? And yeah. Anyway guys, I think that's going to be it for part 1. Thanks for watching and sticking by and seeing me create my character. She can't believe what she's seeing right now. Some bloke's about to get his head chopped off. But yeah, if you liked it, then please like it and subscribe, and I will be back with part 2 very shortly. Thanks again. Bye bye.